How do you spell God? That's the question that I've asked, and the answer that I've proposed this time is 4 letters, K-I-N-D, or the word kind. What does it mean to be kind? Of course, in asking that question, I'm inquiring what the Bible or the writings of Scripture that reveal God and His ways have to say about being kind. Kindness is much more than being nice or pleasant or compliant. Kindness requires an orientation of heart that chooses generosity and goodwill towards other people, even when they don't deserve it or don't return it. Kindness takes real resolve and strength of character. In fact, I think kindness is supernatural in nature. What would be some examples of kindness? An example of kindness would be to choose to do good to others, even when they've been unkind, completely ungrateful, or even hurtful towards you. Another example of kindness would be lending to someone without any demand of repayment or any expectation of recognition. Or choosing kindness would be to forgive another person even when they feel completely justified in their actions and reject the forgiveness you offer. But kindness goes far deeper than actions. It involves having a place in our hearts or not having a place in our hearts where we would entertain thoughts or attitudes that are hurtful or harsh towards others. Why? Because kindness lives there. God is kind. It's His nature to be kind. The good news is that God sent Jesus, His Son, into this world to embody for us what His kindness looks like towards us and looks like when we show kindness towards others. So here's some examples. Jesus took the risk of attracting social outrage in order to allow an untouchable to feel, perhaps for the first time in a very long time, a loving touch. And with that touch, He healed the man's leprosy. In spite of constant ministry in which He was engaged, Jesus took time to bless children whose mothers had brought them to Him. Because of His kindness, it angered Him that His disciples would turn them away just because they were children. In fact, on more than one occasion, Jesus' kindness expressed itself in anger towards those who were oppressing others. For example, when Jesus took a whip and cleared the temple of merchants who were making huge profits off of people's desire to worship God. The expression was anger, but the motivation was kindness. On one occasion, Jesus spent His dinner hour having supper with Zacchaeus in his home. Zacchaeus was known in that city as a tax collector, considered by many to be a traitor and a crook. But through that act of kindness, going with Zacchaeus to his home, having dinner with him, Zacchaeus' life was transformed, and so was the city. So many times Jesus was moved with compassion for people in need, and He did what was within His power to help. I don't think it was just the miracles that Jesus did that revealed God to us. I think it was the way He consistently responded with kindness to the constant demands that were placed on Him because of the needs of people. Those who put their faith in Jesus Christ and become followers of Him become exposed to God's kindness through Him. Through our observing Jesus' example, encountering His kindness, and the influence of His Spirit living within us, we too develop the freedom and the inclination towards being kind to others and more kind to ourselves as well. I am so thankful that there is forgiveness with God because of His kindness, so that we can be forgiven of the times that we are unkind. We can forgive ourselves of the way that we know that we have treated others in not such kind ways. And we can find freedom to become more kind each and every day. In this world where kindness is becoming a rare commodity, I think that's very good news.